And we are live. Welcome to Glammaz Closet, guys. Hi, good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. I hope everyone is doing great. Welcome to Glammaz Closet. If you don't know me, I do reselling, but I'm also retired and do, whatever I want. So that's fun. That is fun. And let's start. Speaking of fun, let's start with Brenda Reed. Good morning, Brenda Reed. Mwah, tackle hugs. It's good to see you, sugar. I hope you are doing well, staying warm. It's supposed to warm up in Missouri real soon, so I'm psyched about that. Hello, Johnny, Cajun Roots reseller, New England Cajun Roots reseller, Johnny. Good, hello, and good morning. It is wonderful to see you this morning. He said he's working on his seafood jambalaya video. Oh, okay. Which means that your house smells delicious right now. I am quite sure. It's brunch time. Yes, yes, honey, it is brunch time. There's Craig sleeping in the back of the class. Good morning, Land Shark. You have been missed in the morning show. Aw, thank you. I popped in on Friday, but when I have a week where it's a sleep in kind of week, makes me sleepy. Let's see. And there's Cajun Roots Cuisine. That is Johnny, and he's on his cooking channel. So that is his cooking channel. You should check it out. He's got some really, really great recipes. Just fantastic recipes. And Jennifer Hayes, beautiful as always. Good morning, gorgeous. Mwah. Thank you, Jennifer. Please hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, you don't have to subscribe, but I would appreciate it if you'd subscribe. That way you can just hang out in the chat and, just hang out with us kids and talk about a little bit of nothing and everything. Two old guys, vintage and resale. Mark and Michael. Their show this afternoon is at 3:00 with Denise's Magical Emporium. And they also have Maria California Thrifter. So great, great stuff coming your way. 3:00 Central, 4:00 Eastern, 2:00 Mountain, and 1:00 Pacific. Let's see. Sorry, trying to read while I'm scrolling, and my glasses are, for some reason, they're like, I don't know, either that or my eyes are wonky. Good morning, little Deb. How you doing, sweetheart? Mwah. Hello, pretty princess. It's good to see you. Amy, hot mess thrifter. Hey, I love your face too. Look at your pretty face. Look at that profile. Girl, you so cute. You so cute. And you know it. Speaking of pretty profiles, hello, BooTube. Good morning. Yes, my sister has a new video out talking about Bridgerton, and it's really insightful, and it's really like it's not just making fun or being funny, although she is hilariously funny, but it's also very insightful and very it'll give you gives you a little something to think about. So check that out. It's not that long and it is absolutely phenomenal. Of course. Is Debbie stalking you, Craig? I feel like you're stalking Debbie. I promised my kids donuts, but I don't want to leave my house. Yeah, that's why God made DoorDash, honey. Good morning, Regina. Mwah. Hello, princess. Hi, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here, pretty girl. I love it. Ham and eggs and a couple of biscuits left over. Well, okay. That sounds like breakfast to me. Regina with Retro Resale. Thank you for being here this morning. Let's see. I'm trying really hard not to skip anybody, and the way that this color is set up, I have to change the color on my screen. Who is talking to me? Nobody. You go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, sleep. I'm trying to do this on the phone, so hello, everyone. Oh, man, that's tough. Yeah, I am way behind in the chat. I apologize. I'm trying to make sure I catch everybody as they're coming in. They're like, you're caught. Excuse me. Ronnie, there she is. Good morning, Ronnie. Tackle hugs, my Ronnie. I can call her that. You all don't. She didn't like that, but I do it anyway. Oh, the YouTube blue changed. I like it. I was not aware. Okay, cool. Everybody's saying hello to everyone. I really am trying to keep up with the chat. Maria, hello. I just mentioned your name. You must have heard your name. She'll be on with Johnny and Denise's Magical Emporium today. I am so cute, and I do know it. Good. You own that shit, girl. Yes. Yeah, Craig, I'm missing you something awful. Debbie. Carrie, I just saved your video to enjoy later. Yeah, if you don't know, here is Aunt Boo's new video. And she is talking about Bridgerton, and it is very insightful and, of course, entertaining and charming as well. Maria, hello, 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 hello. Thank you so much for being here, Maria. And I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I hope you have a wonderful auction today. Puppy Bowl on Animal Planet at 2. Good to know. Good to know. Craig, hashtag not Glenn. Yeah, he is hashtag not Glenn. I am hopefully might be getting skipped. Uh-oh. So explain the puppy bowl. How can you tell who's making the plays? It's just an adorable, hot, chaotic mess. Put puppies on a football field and on a little miniature football field, and that's pretty much how that goes. And sorry, Jennifer is dropping links. Thank you so much. Playing in Canva, I see. Okay, Brenda, I guess I was hoping it was a game. Yeah, I think it's just puppies being cute. They just put them on a little thing. Only bowl I'm interested in is Korean beef bowl or a burrito bowl. Well, hopefully you're not making those with puppies. Okay, I think I've finally reached the live chat. Okay, good for us. So your Glammaz tried something new this weekend. I have never enjoyed. Uh, I have never enjoyed Mary Jane Dubage, if you will, the hot chronic, the kind bud. I've never really enjoyed that because I am a very paranoid person, and it does not work well with me at all. I go into like a spiral of self-loathing. It's really awful. It's horrible. It's just not my kind of thing. Um, but I thought, if at first you don't succeed, and what they've done with this stuff right now, the devil's lettuce, thank you, yes. And what they've done with the devil's lettuce is they have, I mean, these places, these dispensaries now. If you live in a state with legal dispensaries, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you visited Vegas within the past year, um, so they have like all different kinds of things, all different kinds of like they've got it down to like science. I mean, they've got like as far as I could see, I mean, they have like bud tenders and they have like edibles and like all these different types of like things. So I went for the lowest I thought, let's give it a whirl. I went for the lowest legal, you know, edible that I could find, like the very lowest dose. And then I cut it in half because that's how so I went from like 5 milligrams to like 2.5 milligrams or grams or whatever it is. And then I cut it in half and I tried, no, I said bud tenders. Butt tenders are different. Um, but yeah, so I cut that in half, and for the first time in my life, I was actually under the influence without being paranoid or awful. Now I did eat anything that was slower than me, so that was fun. But I laughed for like 2 hours straight with my friend. I just sat and laughed. We just laughed about everything. My butt is tender. Let's not talk about it. So that was fun. So that was yeah, this is why this show is for adults, okay? Because I'm gonna smoke, there will be cursing, and even mention of adult content like, I don't know, you know, controlled substances, which are legal in my state. And it occurred to me that I could stand outside of the Imperial Cop Shop and light up a doobie and not get arrested. My, how times have changed since I was younger, trust me. Because you couldn't even, walk past them smelling a little skunky 30 years ago and not get thrown into the side of a car. It just makes me cozy, sleepy, and hungry. Yeah. I and they have like two different kinds for me. Yeah. That was my problem, Regina, right there. I've had really, really not great experiences with me with it, and it would make me tired and cranky, and I would hate myself, and I would think too much, and it lasted too long. It makes me feel less stressed and then tired. Yeah. And oh gosh, he so was last night. Now he was about half asleep. He was about half asleep, so his portion of the evening wasn't all that fun because he had just worked a double shift. But with my friend, oh, we laughed about everything. So everything was so funny, and that has never happened to me before. I have to be an adult. You have to be legally an adult on paper. You do not have to think like an adult or have a developed frontal pre-cortex or frontal lobe. So I think you're okay. I think you're still okay. I just do edibles occasionally since I don't like the smoking. Yeah, I can't like I can't. I already smoke, and smoking more makes me it's too much. And frankly, it's still too much. But it's at least something organic that doesn't come in like pill form. That is, I don't know. So I had for the very first time ever in my life, I had a decent experience, and that was I just thought I'd share that with you because I overshare everything. Linda Tankersley. Hello. Good morning, LT. Good morning, gorgeous. How are you? How are you? Hopefully you're staying warm. It's still chilly, although we're supposed to get really good weather in St. Louis this week. We're supposed to get up to in the 50s and possibly even up to 60 degrees. And for February in St. Louis, that's a very big thing. Here we go. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. I feel like mom needs some. I've seen research where it helps people with Parkinson's. I don't think that would be a bad idea. I just think it would be a bad idea without her prior knowledge. Amy, hi. Hugs. How are you? How are you? How are things up in Wisconsin on the frozen tundra? Mm. I hope you're doing great. Happy Sunday, honey. Linda, oops. George, hello, George. Happy tea time. Happy tea time. I know, I have the shittiest English accent ever. It sucks so bad. It is Super Bowl Sunday. It's an American holiday, and we're all going to show up to work hungover tomorrow. Well, everybody else is. I'm going to not show up at all because that's my job now. So I like that. Um, yeah, it is Super Bowl Sunday. Now, does anybody have anything going on for the Super Bowl today? Are you making snacks? We don't need any details. Are you making snacks for Super Bowl Sunday? I can tell you I'd choose Mary Jane over alcohol any day. I don't know. I kind of like it all. I'm Linda, my homegirl, but I'm retired too. I don't have I don't have responsibilities in that way. Don't worry about the funny smelling vitamin, mom. She's going to be cracking up. She's going to be doing wheelies in her wheelchair. Good morning, Adam. How are your exploits? Up to 12 degrees Fahrenheit. What? You're so crazy. Like a heat wave. You're going to go outside and take an ice bath challenge, Adam? Adam, how are you? Hi, Craig. I'm doing great. It's warming up here a little in the frozen tundra. That's good. It's doing that. It's doing that same thing here in St. Louis, and it's supposed to get up to almost 60 degrees this week. And I am just over the moon. Let's see. I just have lots of chicken wings and popcorn. Well, right there. I mean, honestly, that's pretty much a Super Bowl meal. If you have chicken wings, that's so American. Oh, Super Bowl day? Yeah. Elizabeth. Hello, Lizzie. Hello. Hello, pretty. Hello, precious. Who's doing the halftime? Oh God, Bad Bunny, I think somebody said. I don't know. People are like ticked off about it for some reason. I don't give a shit. Why would I care who's doing the halftime report? Right? Like I mean it's not Prince and that nobody will ever be as good as that was. So yeah. That's the best part. And the commercials, of course. Yeah. Unless you have money on it. Unless you have money on it. Yeah, Bad Bunny. Okay. Yeah. P. Murph, my brother from another mother. You know I got a bar stool with your name on it, boo boo. He's flying by. Well, I hope you stick around for a second. You can land that plane a little bit. Linlin, good afternoon. Happy tea time. I got the UK representing on Super Bowl Sunday. I got Mommy Linlin. I got Curious George. I got I got it all. Can't wait for Bad Bunny. Yeps. Okay. I think that guy isn't doing it, Bad Bunny. Oh, really? He's not? Adam doesn't have exploits, he has sexploits. Oh, okay, we're going to skip that one. Bigots are ticked off about why. Isn't that a stripper? I mean, good for them. Right, like Prince was good. And possibly the last good one. I'm not entirely sure. I liked Eminem's thing. Scared me to death to see a pregnant Rihanna on a moving platform up high though. That was not fun. I don't think I'm leaving the house until Monday afternoon or possibly Tuesday. Just remote started my car. It's a good feature. Want the battery working. Yeah. Prince was awesome. There is nobody who's going to do it like he did it. Oh, I heard he wasn't going to do it because of the backlash. Yeah. So did the Arizona Steelers or Taylor's team make it to the Mega Ball? No, it's going to be it's the New England Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks. So it's the Who Gives a Shit Bowl for me. I mean, just for me. I joked with a friend if she wanted to watch Super Bowl with me and my mom, she should come over, and now I'm accidentally hosting a watch party. Get some sliders, girl. Make it some little sliders. Bad Bunny is a guy. Is he a drag queen? Sure. He could be. I mean, any guy could be, I guess. I'll be listing throughout as per tradition. That's a good tradition. I'll probably be listing also, honestly. I'll be watching the commercials and what does that teach you, boo? Right? Because they think he's not American enough. God forbid a person performs in another language. Yeah, well, who gives a shit? I'll never learn to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, you don't need to. You're fine. You're fine. But they bitched about Kendrick too, and that show was dope. I watched it 10 times. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yay, Arizona Sea Lions. This is every year. Here's the thing. I was going to do this again this year. Every year I do like okay, this is what football is. These are the rules and this is how the game is played and judged. And every year, nobody pays it any attention at all. So I decided not to even try. Ooh, sliders. Sliders are nice. I'll be lit. Me too. Patrick does know about drag, yes. And Jennifer, you're not going to be watching it at all? We do watch all football in this house. I mean, I'll be eating and pretending not to be disassociating. Yeah. Kendrick's halftime was very, very good. I'll probably barely watch, rooting half-heartedly for the Seahawks. The Pats haven't had enough. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, Adam, too. I'm a Packers fan, so, I mean, they're in our division, sure, but, okay, yeah, go Seattle. I don't know, who gives a shit? I don't give a shit. But, my husband's got some money on the games, different aspects, so that's because we do not care about football, but we do care about you. Aw. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like putting lipstick on a pig. You just end up with the pissed off pig. So, yeah. I don't like, and I'm not calling you guys pigs. I'm just saying. It's like, it's like trying to put eyeglasses on a chicken. You're just going to end up with the pissed off chicken. I'm not going to do it anymore. And the chicken's all confused. I miss Patrick's alter ego. He has so many. Aw, Brenda. See, Patrick responds. Well, I don't pay for cable, so I don't have these channels. I thought it was on regular channels, but I could be wrong about that. I mean, if not, you can watch it on the internet if you really want to see it. But I honestly, there's already a video out that's like top 10 Super Bowl commercials of 2026. And I'm like, okay, there you go. Now you've seen all the good stuff. Elizabeth's husband was a sports nut. Since he passed, I'm happily sports free. Somebody's probably showing it live. It's what I'm thinking on the internet. You can probably find it. I hope the commercials will be good this year. Me too. Me too. Because if my beloved Packers aren't playing, who gives a shit about the rest of it? I don't have any money on the game. I didn't go to the sports betting, which I should have. I was at the casino like 2 weeks ago. I should have gone to the sports betting thing, but Elizabeth, same here, except with wrestling, and I just left mine. I don't either, Jennifer. It's in network TV somewhere. If it's channel 6, I'll try to stream it. Okay, NBC. It's on NBC this year. Okay. Veronica, you do go, girl. I'll just watch the halftime later on YouTube somewhere. Yeah. It'll be on. The halftime the halftime show is going to be like probably on the internet. Probably on the internet like immediately afterwards. I mean, yeah. The only glitchy live streams I watch were the Eras tour. We do have many more my God, Taylor Swift. Her name's not Hazel. We do have many more Taylor Swift fans than we do football fans, I feel like. One of the more interesting things though that you may want to keep an eye out for is this. If you're out thrifting and you come across old jerseys, the NFL marked jerseys are worth something. They always have some sort of value. What doesn't have what people don't see coming are the older Mitchell and Ness jerseys. So the older the better. But if you see Mitchell, and it's literally Mitchell and Ness, Ness. Um, Take a look out for those. Adam, I think Brenda said the Puppy Bowl was on the Animal Channel. Hazel Swift, Elizabeth. So keep an eye out for old Mitchell and Ness jerseys. They're in many cases they are actually worth more than the NFL jerseys, of course, depending on the jersey and the player and all of that stuff. But in many cases, they are actually quite valuable. I've sold more Mitchell and Ness than I have NFL. NFL. I'm sorry. I think I have the hiccups now for whatever reason. Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta hold my breath for a second. I don't know how I have the hiccups. I haven't eaten a thing. Mitchell and Ness are from here, Philly. Some are even counterfeit. I have heard that, yes. And the older Mitchell and Ness jerseys are worth such a great deal. I had an old Buffalo Bills sweater that was a Mitchell and Ness original, and it was wrapped up. It was in my husband's uncle's things, and they were going to pitch it. And I said, no, 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 no. Let me resell it, and I sold that thing for like $160. It was and probably could have gotten more if I would have put a bid on it. But yeah. Anyway, I think Glammaz shirt is cute. Nice. Oh, thank you, thank you. That was just just old sweatshirt. Thank you so much. What a lovely compliment. Starbucks has BOGO coffee tomorrow. Sale alert! Sale alert! Yeah, let us know if anybody's got deals going on. We're always keep getting the damn right. If I eat standing up, I actually get the hiccups. Like if I could take one bite of anything standing up, and I'm gonna get the hiccups. It's so weird. He is one hateable guy, Veronica. I mean, right? Please don't forget to give the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, Adam, it was a steal, and I kept it from being pitched. They were going to just throw it in the dumpster, and I'm like, no, 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 no. Coffee, yuck. I am a big coffee drinker. I'm surprised there aren't more pizza deals. You're right, Jennifer. I'm surprised there aren't like deals from Domino's. Jennifer and Dems are fighting words. it resets it resets Monday. No good deals this week. Yeah, they know everybody's going to be ordering pizza. I got some frozen pizza from my favorite local pizza place. If you're from Missouri, you know what Emos is, and it is second to none. It is exactly what we love. So I got a couple of those frozen. I did make a spinach artichoke dip. So it's super garlicky. It's making my whole fridge smell like garlic. And what else do I have? Gosh. Oh, I got Velveeta and Rotel, so I can make some Rotel dip. And chips. That's about it. I mean, here's the thing: Grandpa and I will be here just watching the game together, um, and not much else. Sometimes, some years we'll go to a bar and we'll go to somebody's house and we'll have like a big Super Bowl party or whatever. This year we're just kind of staying home. We're just kind of chilling and letting Super Bowl just happen. Yeah, had to share that with Mr. Meal Motivated. Yeah. That being said, I no longer give Starbucks my money. Eating standing up, is that like walking and chewing gum? Apparently for me it's harder, Craig. It's much more difficult for me. I'm gonna have to go to run to Costco on a Sunday, God help me. Why, girl? Just order in some pizzas. Okay, she has a brother-in-law, not my husband, but she has a brother-in-law that has like a pizza joint. Literally call him up, tell him you need 100 wings and 4 pizzas, and let the chips fall. Don't go to Costco for all that. Moms everywhere are eating with, yeah, it here's the weird thing. It never bothered me to eat standing up. I never got the hiccups or anything like that when the kids were younger and they're all running around and eating, and like, or like I'm trying to get food on the table for them and everything else. That never bothered me. Now all of a sudden that I have turned 55, I eat standing up and I immediately get the hiccups. I don't know. Right, I'm just saying, don't stress yourself out trying to make something extra that doesn't need to be extra. Well, if you don't watch the Super Bowl, come on over to my reselling channel this evening, 5:30 CST, for resale therapy with my co-host Carol's Creative Corners and our guest Johnny. Yay! I love Carol. She's my schmexy gal. I love Johnny. He's my lerv. And Regina is my absolute heart. She is the sweetest. Guys, I don't think you realize how absolutely kind and sweet this woman is. She really, really is. Like, genuinely that nice. Yeah. It's refreshing, and she's absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. So check her out. Check out that thing. Take a break from the commercials. When the stupid game is playing, you can go and watch Regina on your phone and maybe get some cool stuff. The game starts when 6 to 8 p.m. About 5:30, I think, is when the whole schmeal starts. How come people party all day for a late night ball game? Well, because they can. Because they can. Because February is boring as hell. That's why. Because we're all bored and we've got cabin fever. I got to get the stupid donuts too. Oh. There is the Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale again tonight. They have Denise's Magical Emporium this afternoon, I should say. They also have Maria California Thrifter as their guest, so check that out. It's a good time. Oh, I thought it was like Thanksgiving and started at 2 p.m. Well, the partying starts sometimes earlier, sometimes later. It depends on where you go. Clearly knows nothing about this thing. Here's the Becky and Randy Sparkle and Shine link. You can check out Becky and Randy. Some of it's probably already started. Garen freaking Teed. Garen freaking Teed. Last year we went to a Super Bowl party that started at like 10 o'clock in the morning. We didn't get there until like 3 in the afternoon, 3:30. We were still 2 hours earlier than the game. And it was already underway. I mean, people had already been drinking since they woke up. So it was crazy. It's kind of like St. Patty's Day, except, you know, technically I am that guy who starts drinking in the morning on St. Patty's Day. I watch Michael and Denise's auction occasionally, entertaining. I really picked up some cute stuff from Michael on their last auction. And Denise has always got, I love Denise's jewelry lots. I love them. I guess I can drop my video earlier then so I won't compete with the Super Bowl crowd cracking up because nobody watches anyway. Yeah. I mean, people who have money on it watch. People who live in Seattle, people who live in Massachusetts, they have a vested interest in that game. Most of the other people who watch either do it because they want to have a party, or they do it because they I don't know, because they want to have a party or because they have money on it. No, I mean my videos. Oh, your numbers have been poop. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I've been trying to do the things. I have. Oh, follow Veronica. She's delicious. Have you seen that Irish guy who does that? He's like, follow me. I'm delicious. He's so funny. I love him. If you haven't seen him, go look for, I guess just Google follow me. I'm delicious. And I'm sure his face will pop up. He's this Irish dude who is so very funny and not afraid to voice his opinions. Look, it's Angie, y'all. Hey, Angie. Good morning. Mwah. Good morning, sugar. How are you? I hope you are doing great. I hope you're doing great. And I hope you are having a wonderful, sunshiny Sunday. I hope the sun is shining wherever you all are, unless you need rain, and then I hope it's raining. But I mean, needing rain and wanting rain, sometimes two different things. I have to meet a buyer local pickup later today. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully it's not like in a dark alley. Um, but I hope it's lucrative and please stay safe. Please safety first. Don't forget to go strapped. Just be strapped. Just have either, just have either, let's see. I mean, pepper spray. Pepper spray works. If you have a nice folding knife, that's all fun. If you got a piece, you know, just make sure. Just safety first, really, or just do it at the cop shop. Maybe Debbie wants to be in a dark alley. That's true. You never know. You don't want to assume anything. That's true. That is true. Susie Dragonfly Bees. Good morning, Susie Bees. Mwah. Good morning. Guys, my nails are just foobarred. I'm not even playing today. Not this week. I'm a stoner now. No, I'm joking. I'm not. It's for special occasions when I get in my head too much. Do you know how to hype video? I tried the other day and couldn't figure it out. I guess Google is my friend. I don't know what that means. So probably not. They already paid. I ain't scared. That's my fierce little Debbie. I said meet in an Outback parking lot. Okay. I mean, steak. Everybody's going out for steak. You're safe. Debbie will have duck backup. Oh, does she have a Jeep or do you just have ducks? Okay. Um, Adam, I'm going to star this for you. It's an explanation about the thing that you asked about. I'll go in right after I upload and do it I'll star that one for you too. So look for the stars, Adam, in the comments from Veronica, and she will have the instructions that you seek. I believe the information that you seek. It is Veronica's pleasure, Adam. I don't know. It's my pleasure to host Veronica's information. She said it's just for you, nobody else. We can't see the stars, Glammaz. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, then just go back through and scroll and find. Not everyone has the feature enabled. Okay. And let's see. Veronica had the Yes, Adam, it needs to be from the phone app and it needs to be relatively close to the upload date, like a day or two, and it can't be from your own account. Okay. So okay. Stars are in StreamYard only. Is that why it's letting me star stuff? It's just not letting me, like, it's not showing anything. You need to swipe over the comment box. I just did. Yeah. Hyping a video is easy. It usually pops up when I play a video. Huh. I show it in one of my vids, but don't remember which, so you'll have to watch all of them now. Nice. Nice sale. I'm just so happy that you're all with me this morning. Thank you so much for being here. It is nice to have your company. I've been doing some research on different brands, uh, because when I sell with the Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell, I typically oh, good morning, Tommy. Good morning. Mwah. To you and your family. I hope you're doing well this morning. I think it's Tommy, right? Bargain Effect is Tommy. Anyway, good morning, the Bargain Effect, and I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. And I apologize, I am shite with names, just absolute shite. Um, okay, so I've been going down this rabbit hole, and I've been sourcing and trying different brands of jewelry for jewelry lots. And here is what I have learned about 50 to 60% of the people who have Trifari listed have it listed as Crown Trifari when it's not. I don't know if y'all know the difference. I know Jennifer Hayes for sure knows the difference between a Crown Trifari mark and a Trifari mark. I'm guessing many of you do, but just in case you don't know the difference between Trifari and Crown Trifari, here is the difference. Ready? Okay. Trifari says Trifari. Crown Trifari has a little crown above the T in Trifari, or it has a hang tag that has a crown. Now, not the key hang tag. The key hang tag is regular Trifari, but the crown hang tag, which looks different than the key hang tag, and look them up. The crown, the hang tag with the little crown on it, and with the little, it's got like a little rhinestone or something in the middle. That is Crown Trifari also. So yeah, Crown Trifari has a crown. Regular Trifari has no crown. So if your listing is Crown Trifari and it is in fact crownless, you're listing it wrong. Please relist it or just just go in and edit your listing. If you list something as Trifari and you find out that it has a crown on top of it, it could increase your item's value. That's not always every time the case, but it is in many cases the case. So there's a little inside tidbit for any of you who didn't know. I know that some of you do. But I've been creating a premium jewelry lot that is gonna be one of my best jewelry lots ever. Um, and I've got Givenchy. I have Christian Dior. I have more than one piece of Crown Trifari. I have Miriam Haskell. If the crown is above the T, then yes. Yeah, it's like a little like if it's Trifari, it'll just say Trifari. If it's Crown Trifari, it'll have a little crown right above that T. And that could change the value of your piece. I try to see it in my pics because I don't want to get up to check it. Yeah, if there's a crown above the T, that's Crown Trifari. Change the listing, make sure it says Crown Trifari. Save up your money. Hello, honey. Save up your money for that auction, folks. Jennifer Hayes knows what Miriam Haskell, just the Miriam Haskell piece is worth. I also have a Native American marked piece. I have 925 silver. I have, like I said, Christian Dior, Givenchy. I have, uh, I mean, just some incredible Crown Trifari pieces. Yeah, I'm selling with Mark and Michael again on March the 1st. No, March the 8th. March the 8th. And I am creating this premium lot, because it is my last lot before I go on vacation, and I want to buy gold in the Bahamas. No, I want to just have some extra money going into my cruise, because if I decide to buy my husband a gift or myself, um, then then I want to have a little extra in my pocket to pay for it. So yeah, you're so real for that. I honestly, I mean, you can get really good deals on gold outside of the country, kids. And we're going to, God, it's a cruise, but we have a stop in the Bahamas. We have a stop in Roatan, Honduras, and then two stops in Mexico. So Cozumel and Casamay or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so, or if I just decide that I want extra casino money. Thank you for the date. You'll definitely have extra spending money after your sale. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. And I'm going to be doing like previews, of that. Now I'm also going to have though, here's the fun part. I'm also going to have two other jewelry lots. I've got one jewelry lot of unsigned jewelry that is all vintage and just absolutely cute stuff. I mean, it's really really nice. And then I also have a signed lot where everything is signed. It's just not that premium sign, but it's like it's still very sellable. There's like Leo Sophia, Sarah Coventry, Avon, regular Trifari. It's got some marks that I just could not figure out what the crap the mark was because it was so tiny, and I got out the jeweler's loop and everything, but I'm getting really really, my eyesight's getting crappy again. So I think that those also will sell pretty well. You have a Gloria Vanderbilt piece. I love that. I love that. Yeah, you never know where you're going to end up sourcing things from. I went to Goodwill online. And there are some things that you can bid on, like little. Everybody bids on like the 5 pound mystery jewelry lot. Everybody bids on those. But there was like an 8 piece jewelry lot that nobody had bid on. The starting bid was $14.99. There was at least one piece of Crown Trifari in there. I know that, and there were 3 signed pieces that I cannot wait to the house and figure out what those signatures are because they look good. They look like blank blank in Paris or something, and that's always a good thing. So I'm excited about that. It cost me $14.99 plus $5 shipping because everybody else was rushing to the big grab bags and nobody was paying attention to the small lots. And there was, I mean, just half of it was signed. At least half of it was signed, and I'm pretty sure every piece was signed. It was just nice. So you have to sometimes when you source, you have to look outside of what's the regular thing. I was stuck here in the snow and I was like, well, I need, jewelry lots. And then I finally had one nice day and I was like, I want to go see, there's like St. Louis estate buyers. And it's their like warehouse, and you go in and you go through all of the antiques and stuff. If you're in the St. Louis area, check it out. They have a $5 table, and half the time they don't know what they have. I have Brighton from them. I got Monet from them, like on the original Monet card. I got all so much stuff. And so they've got great stuff too. I've been sourcing and sourcing. For eBay sellers, I learned this yesterday. A couple tips for listings. The title plus item specifics are approximately 30% of eBay's search algorithm. I did not know that. That's good information. Hello, Dean. Good morning, sugar. How are you? I hope you're doing great. Susie said, hello, Adam. Nice to meet you. That's Susie Dragonfly Bees. And if you want to know who my spirit animal is for thrifting, that's who it is. She is literally my spirit animal for thrifting. Like me, Susie, and Linda Tankersley are always looking at the same stuff when we go into auctions. It's so funny because sometimes I'll back off because I'm like, no, I really love Susie or I really love Linda, and I do. But then sometimes I'm like, no, I gotta have this thing. I gotta have this thing, and they'll understand. And it just depends on who wants it more. Yeah. Yeah, Daisy has a YouTube channel. We do. I know. We're like, tag said $28. Woo, doggy. $28. See, you never know what you're gonna come across. And there are some things, vintage vagabond something. Finds? Trends? I don't know. Vintage vagabond. Look it up on YouTube. They've got a YouTube channel, and I think it's a man and his wife or his mom, or I have no idea. And I don't even know the dude's name. Vintage Vagabond Vens. Okay. Yes. That's it. And they have like every week they go through what the highest selling jewelry marks are on YouTube or on eBay. And it's a sister, mom, son, and sister. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I had no idea. But I love watching what's because he's giving you real time what's selling every week, like the top 10 vintage brooches that sold this week, the top 10 vintage bracelets that sold this week or something. There's always something that you can look at and go, oh, okay, I didn't know about that name. And there was a name that I didn't know about that I picked up from I picked up a thing from somebody's auction for real super cheap. Anyway, the long story short, the item that I picked up cost me maybe in the greater scheme of things in the lot maybe $2 maybe, and it was a vintage Miriam Haskell, and they go for a lot. Look up Miriam Haskell; it's incredible. I got a Coco Chanel brooch. I'm going to have authenticated. Good for you. Good for you. Some of the vintage Chanel, you have to really look at the back because the type was real tiny. Most of it though does have the interlocking C's, the forward and the backward C's that interlock on the, of course, the world famous Chanel logo. Just make sure you spell Chanel correctly because otherwise they'll be like, what? So it's Chanel, which we all have to learn. I had to learn the hard way. Everybody has to learn the hard way. Everything about what we do, which is why we share all the information in the chats and on the video. I started grabbing them from the bins if they're new without tag. They're sold at Kohl's, yeah, but even there are things that like only for like $20, but $20 is $20. That's right. And that's the thing. If you get something, you never know what's going to be the big next collectible thing. So if you find value in it, if you find it interesting or weird, or you're drawn to it for some reason, somewhere in your whole reseller database, that may be a sign, that may be your instinct as a reseller kind of kicking in and going, there's a spark here. I see something in this. 9 times out of 10, and you can't always afford to trust your instincts, but 9 times out of 10, if I trust my instincts, they usually pay off. This is their channel, and they have such good information, and you can learn all sorts of new things. They've got, there's a lot of Chanel, there's a lot of Givenchy, there's a lot of Christian Dior. That sort of thing sells, it is usually in the higher end brackets. But there are really, really good information there. There are names that you won't come across. If any of you know Star and Megan, Malwini Star had an interesting live stream this week, almost 90 minutes, so maybe just have it playing in the background. Cool. It has the maker on the back. Girl. Yes. Okay, D, I hope that thing is like a $500 piece of jewelry for you. I hope it's more than that. I hope it's worth more than that. I love, love, love wearing Chanel as a brand. I don't get a chance to do it that often because, even reselling prices for Chanel is just crazy. But I have a couple of pieces of Chanel that I'm really, really happy with. There's always more to learn. We never ever ever stop learning. As resellers, there's no way you can know everything. No way. And there's always more to learn, and yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, for clothes, I have shifted a lot more to style over brand, and that's working well. And it does. It does, especially with Gen Z. Gen Z does not care. They're not as brand conscious as the millennials were, and definitely not as brand conscious as Gen X was, or the boomers. They're just not that. They're looking for something that looks cute as opposed to, has somebody's name on it. Yeah, absolutely. I can see that working well. Crazy May's Stash has a jewelry auction tomorrow night at 6. I actually just bought 2 silver rings from her. I collect silver well, it's what I typically wear personally, as far as like, anything that's not my wedding ring. I typically wear silver in my day-to-day life. I'll wear gold to dress up. Um, I keep gold as investment pieces and things like that for family. But as far as like actual like day-to-day wear, I love wearing silver and turquoise, silver and any blue stone. I'm crazy about. And she has some of the best silver that I've come across. Really good prices. Yeah, I'm always happy about that. Never count out unsigned jewelry either. No, if it's an interesting piece, absolutely, absolutely. Chanel is on my bucket list of brands. Oh, honey, yes. The weird thing is, once you get a piece of Chanel, you're like, okay, check, and then eh, that's kind of, they don't make larger sizes. So it's always kind of hard for me. It has to be like shoes or like earrings or something. I have an awesome Chanel knockoff sweater. You know what? Nobody's going to know. Who's going to come around and check your tag? I got a lot from Deborah, and there was a chunky silver bead necklace, and it was gold vermeil beads. Woo! Too, and was selling for like $250. It was unsigned. I can see that. I can see that. I've seen unsigned silver pieces constantly. Yeah. And I've given away some unsigned silver pieces because I didn't know for sure. Not given away, but like, included them in like a jewelry lot, and not realizing that they were actual real silver. So, I don't metal test, and that is something that you should know about me. If you're purchasing from me, I don't test metal. I'm like, here's what it's marked. I would not have known if I didn't Google Lens it. Yeah. Jennifer has a really, really good eye when it comes to jewelry. I would trust her implicitly, because she got me. She had for sale a Schiaparelli bracelet that you can barely see the Schiaparelli on it. And if you don't know Schiaparelli, here's how it's spelled. It is SCHIAP, I think ERELLI, uh, or is it ARELLI? But Schiaparelli is really, really. It was really, really tiny. It's damn near impossible to read. I would have missed it. I wouldn't have caught that at all. I would have been like, oh, it's unsigned. It's such a beautiful piece, and it's Schiaparelli, and it's the only piece of Schiaparelli that I own. Here you go. There is the correct spelling for Schiaparelli. Thank you. I honestly had no idea who she was until I Googled it. Yeah, Elsa Schiaparelli, honey. She is a fashion icon. She was actually the better version of Chanel. She was smart as a whip. Megan, who I mentioned earlier, understands types and styles, material of clothes, and that's why she does so well. Older people like name brands, seem younger people look. Yes, that is absolutely true, Adam. I should say that is what I'm seeing. Yeah, the signature is like all scrolly on Schiaparelli pieces, so it's really hard to nail those down. It just seemed like a costume jewelry just looking at it. If I would have looked at it, I wouldn't have known. And luckily, you looked at it and you knew, and I was able to acquire a piece of Schiaparelli for way, way under market price. Jennifer gave me such a fair, wonderful deal for that. That bracelet that I have now, it's a Schiaparelli triple, it's a triple strand faux pearl bracelet with a bow, with a gold bow clasp, a gold bow fold over clasp. And the bracelet, if I were to sell this in my Poshmark closet, I would not take less than 600 for it. That is no lie. And it is, and that is about market price. It's actually a little bit less than market price. I got it from Jennifer for less than $200. And she wasn't trying to, I said, don't make me a deal. Don't try to do any. I sent her an offer, and she sent it back, and I got it for less than $200. And I consider it such a collector piece. It's in my permanent jewelry collection. I don't think I did get a great deal. I got like the best deal. Yeah. I never go back in Etsy and change my prices. I really would, Jennifer. I think you'll make more money. Get ready to hop. Great show. Light up the thumbs up for Glammaz, and check out my new channel, All Radio Talk Breaks. Yeah, Diamond D, the Cape Radio on YouTube. Check it out. Check it out. Patrick Murphy, the voice of radio. He was born for radio. And I'm not saying that his face is fine. He says radio face, and that's funny, but it's not, because his face is fine. He's fine. But he really does have that very warm, welcoming radio voice that you either have it or you don't. You can't really fake it. I mean, he just that perfect voice for listening to. It's very soothing. It's nice. Because Jennifer is awesome. I got to go catch up on his videos. You got to go raise your prices on Etsy, Jennifer. My God. Go raise your prices on Etsy. His face is fine. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. Sure. And he is also funny as hell. He is funny as hell. And has a very understanding and respectful way of speaking to women, which I enjoy. And yes, and very, very funny. He's got, oh my God, the stuff that child, if Patrick Murphy drops you a link, just know you don't know what you're getting. Proceed with caution, because I'm just saying what you're saying. That's true. Yes. Yeah, his face is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, yeah, sorry. I don't know how to. I have a bunch of costume jewelry I should list. Was going to open an Etsy account, was told there was a $35 application fee. Screw that. Yeah, Etsy is, I don't know. I don't, I'm not a fan of Etsy. I'm a fan of buying from Etsy, but I'm not a fan of listing on Etsy. It's just not my, I just feel like they take way, way too much cream off the top. Yes, he is a true gent. He's a gentleman and a scholar. No, Adam, since when? Sparkle and Shine. Check it out. Check out Sparkle and Shine. Well, you never paid a fee? I told you that. I don't know. I I have been, since I've seen people who list on Etsy, I just wouldn't do it, but I love buying from Etsy. From what I understand, I've been told that there are fees on the front end and the back end. And there were some articles, there was more than one, some articles in the, oh gosh, what do you call it? The eBay news bites, e-commerce news bites. Had some things like that. Now the $35 entrance fee, I didn't know about. I didn't know there was a cover charge. And Jennifer's saying no, that's not true. It's newer. I'm gonna let y'all fight that out in the chat. But it is 11:03 a.m. Oh, it does say there's a shop setup fee now. That is a bummer. Yeah. I feel like they kind of get you coming and going. I don't know. It just feels like there's some from 15 to 29. Wow. Wow. Dang. Okay. Well, okay. So seller, be warned in advance that if you're walking into Etsy for the first time, that there's a shop setup fee. So just know that that's going to be part of a business expense, and make sure and tag it accordingly. We're not going to talk about the T word because nobody's ready for the T word until April the 15th. So yeah, I'm avoiding. Yeah, they're after new platform with no fees at all. Oh, okay. People want my vintage dresses. They can find them on other three other platforms. There's a new. Oh, got it. Hi, Ellen. Hi. I was just getting ready to wrap up the show. Actually, it's 11:05 now. Um, it's 11:05, and I do have pizzas to throw in the oven, and more importantly, a very long pre Super Bowl nap to take. And yeah, yeah. Check out Vinted. Okay, Vinted is no fees too. Oh, nice. Okay, so we are gonna wrap this mother up. Let's see if I can figure out where my outro is. There it is. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my outro, but just know that no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing today, please stop and remember, just for half a second, your glamour loves you. Y'all have a great, great week. Bye.